We're delighted to welcome to the show Carroll Thompson. How's it going?
Hello, darling. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, very good. So you're in the studio at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm making some new songs, like some new material. It's really exciting. Yeah.
What can you tell us about that, or is it at the early stages?
Well, it's early stages, but I'm doing like a reggae blues album, so sort of reggae fused with blues and a bit of jazz. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, that's a good mix.
Really fun. It's a lot of fun, I've got to tell you.
So you burst on the scene in 1980 with a million-selling self-penned album, Hopelessly in Love, which we heard a couple of tracks ago, which stayed in the UK reggae charts for an amazing 2.5 years. How did that feel at the time?
Well, at the time, I was just enjoying it. I was just so happy that, you know, sometimes you're in the studio making music and you're enjoying yourself. You're not sure whether others are going to really understand it or relate to it. And it was just a really good feeling to know that you create something and people really react to it so positively. It's good. It's really lovely.
So you're going to be performing at Skamouth in Great Yarmouth near the end of November. How much are you looking forward to it?
Well, it's my first time at Skamouth. And I'm really looking forward to it because I've made another album, a tribute album to Phyllis Dillon. I'm a great fan. I grew up listening to her with my grandparents and my parents, and I feel that she's such an undervalued artist. So I decided as a tribute to my grandparents that I would make this album. So I've done a tribute album to Phyllis Dillon, and I didn't even realise she had so many classic songs. So I'll be doing a lot of her rocksteady and ska songs and a few of my own classics as well, Skamouth. So I think it's the perfect place for that Phyllis Dillon tribute album and some of my classic stuff. So I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody and just having a great time with the band. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm just really pleased to be part of it, really.
I'm sure it will be, and yeah, Phyllis Dillon, what a fantastic voice she had, and earlier on we played Don't Stay Away earlier.
Oh, yeah, one of my favourites. I'm going to definitely send you my album.
Oh, brilliant.
Phyllis tribute, so that you your listeners can enjoy that as well. But no, she's, you know, people know her music, but don't really know she's the one who sings them, do you know what I mean? Because she's had so many hits, and sometimes, as I said, she hasn't been promoted as a major artist like someone like Alton Ellis and some of the other male artists. And I feel that as a female artist and contributing so much to rocksteady and ska, that I think that, you know, we need to celebrate her name and her music a lot more. So when I sing some of her songs, I'm sure people will say, oh, did she sing that as well? I didn't realise.
Yeah, you're so right. So many of her songs, you hear them, and then you're like, oh, I know that, but you don't necessarily know that it was Phyllis Dillon, unless you're...
Absolutely, unless you're, like yourself, a bit of a connoisseur, you know, so... But she's got some lovely songs, and so I really enjoy adding some of her songs to my repertoire, and it works really, you know, well with the ska and the rocksteady and some of the lovers rock. It all goes together quite beautifully. Yeah, so it's a nice set. So I really looking forward to coming in and performing and having fun at Skamouth. I'm happy to be invited.
So what day are you going to be performing there?
I think it's Saturday. You know, teachers, I'm not sure which day. I'm going down. I think I'm going down on a Friday. So I think it's a Saturday, I believe. But we can check it. It's on the website. So I'll be there either the Friday or the Saturday. I'm not sure which one of the days.
You've also got the Heptones who are going to be performing there.
Wow,
early rocksteady reggae band.
Oh, can you believe that? Legends.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, absolutely. Are legends of mine as well. Are You Going to Break My Promise? And, you know, so many songs. I love the Heptones the time. So that's going to be exciting as well. I think that those who have bought the tickets to go to the festival are really going to have a treat.
Yeah, definitely. We heard Book of Rules earlier on in the show. That's a classic, isn't it?
Wow, I love that. It's one of my favourite bass lines. Apart from the song, but I love the bass line, you know. I'm a real bass line person. But I love reggae bass lines, and that particular song is one of my favourites too. So Book of Rules is a wonderful song.
So for people who haven't
gosh.
been to Skarmouth before, what can they expect?
I think they can expect good quality music, a lot of fun, and just good vibes. You know, I think that if you really want to have a good time and escape from the winter blues and everything, any other kind of blues you may be having, this is the place to go to really enjoy yourself and let your hair down and just be amongst people who just enjoy good quality music and good reggae, ska, and rocksteady. I think this is the place for it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You're also performing with Janet Kay at the Jazz Cafe in London on Thursday the 21st of December.
21st, yeah. Myself and Janet, we do a thing called the Queens of Lovers Rock every so often. We get together and we put all our classic songs together and have a fantastic fun night. So we tend to do that around Christmas time, maybe once in the summer and once in Christmas. We do that. So yeah, we'll be at the Jazz Cafe in December and probably under the bridge in the summer sometime in Chelsea. But yeah, if you love your lovers rock, this is that's a really it's a really good show as well. It's a lot of fun too. So yeah, you've got your Skarmouth and you've got lovers rock at the end of the year. I mean, yeah,
Plenty going on then.
Yeah, so to go along, to get you out of your winter blues.
Yeah, Under the Bridge is a nice venue. I went there last year. I saw Neville Staple and Dandy Livingstone. It was a really nice venue, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. That's a good set. Neville and Dandy. That must have been really a lovely, lovely evening.
It was, yeah. Dandy was very cool. I interviewed him. He was a man of few words, but it was a great gig.
Well, yeah, that is a lovely venue. It lends itself to music, and it's designed for a proper show. So, and it's just the right size for me. So yeah, I tend to do Under the Bridge around June, July time, and Jazz Cafe around December, around the Christmas period. Yeah, so and I'm doing my own shows in between as well. So yeah, I try to keep busy and I try to get around as much as I can to my fans. I need to get up north a bit more actually. I tend to be quite south-centric, so I do need to start going up north a lot more and seeing my fans up there too. But I do enjoy singing and performing live. It's something I really love to do.
Yeah, I mean, with the Jazz Cafe, that's a really nice intimate venue, isn't it?
It is, and people want to sit and take in the show. They don't have to stand up and dance if they don't want to. I've been doing the Jazz Cafe for, I don't know, 7, 8 years now. It's quite a long time, and always have a fantastic time there, and the audience are great. And it's quite central. It's quite near to a tube station, so I think people like going there because they can, get in and out quite easily. So yeah, it's a nice venue. I also do the Hideaway, which I'm doing this Friday.
That's in Streatham, isn't it? I believe.
That's in Streatham, yeah. But I think unfortunately that's already sold out. But I do that, around this time of the year, and then again in May. So that there are a few venues that I like to perform on a regular basis. People can always catch me there.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to all your performances. Who are some of the singers that you admire? I mean, it's going to be a long list, but I mean, can you tell us, like when you were first getting into music, who were the singers that you looked up to?
Oh, at the very first, I loved Ella Fitzgerald. Because my grandparents loved jazz, so I grew up listening to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald, and then I also enjoyed the Motown period as well. And also from Jamaica, I'm just such a great Dennis Brown fan and Bob Marley fan. I think those are my favourite reggae artists. And in terms of roots, I like Burning Spear and Culture. And then, of course, as I said, Phyllis Dillon. I'm a great fan. And the Abyssinians as well. So yeah, there's a lot of my influences from back in the day.
There's so many, though, isn't there? I mean,
there's too many to choose. I could be here all evening telling you about people that have inspired me, for different reasons, I'm inspired by songwriters, people like Bill Withers in terms of songwriting, and, a lot of jazz songwriting in terms of Cole Porter. I love music, and I listen to a lot of things, from reggae through to blues, through to jazz. I'm influenced by good music. Put it that way.
Yeah, good music is good music, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's good music. No matter which genre it is, it's good. And I think once it's honest and it's put together in an honest way, it'll always touch your heart and you'll always catch the vibe,
Yeah, good music never dies, does it?
No, it never dies, and it'll always, it'll always make you feel good and transport you somewhere else, and that's the beauty of music. And I feel so blessed to be a musician, to have the ability to make music, and I feel so blessed to know that people appreciate what I do, to tell you the truth. So it's it's something I feel very, very happy about and very blessed for.
We do, Carroll. Keep doing it. Thanks a lot for joining us on the show.
Thank you for taking the time out to speak to me, and I hope to see everybody at the Scarmos, and if you can't make it there, I hope to see you at the Jazz Cafe or next year at the Hideaway in May. And keep listening to the station, and you keep doing your works, and congratulations on your program, and hope to see you one of these days.
Yeah, I like the sound of Under the Bridge, the gig there.
Okay, that's in the summer next year. So come and check us out next year. I think it's June, July time. I'm not sure which particular month, but it's around that time.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us.
So you're welcome, and hope to see you and talk to you again soon. I'll make sure I get a couple of albums off to you.
Great. Cheers, Carroll. I look forward to hearing them.
Care.
Thanks.